be everybody could utilize it. When we have this APP, when they push down immediately, we could tell them. They probably cost some money. But I talked to Mr. Lee here, Southwest District, we could be confident. Secondly, we need to mobilize all the bank, or the supermarket, all those security guys should be network together. You see, also, we need to have a citizen patrol. I was in Boston, Chinatown, Boston. They have a citizen patrol. It's very successful. 在 Boston 的华埠也本来这个情况非常糟糕，他们那个 patrol， 我的一个同学也参加这个 patrol， 所以我们这3方面，我们大家一起来研究，好吧 ？If we could make it work on the citizen patrol, it will be part of the solution. Thank you very much.
好的，感谢李先生。我们之后还有2位的这个社区观众，我们将进行提供提问，好吧？接下来让我们有请这个我们西南区的主席李雄先生。Let's welcome the chairman of Southwest District. 李雄。
Thank you. Well, thank you all the officers and also especially Congressman Green, Alexander Lee, and of course Senator John Weeman. 我想也不用多说，各位讲的我们都在做，只是说你们知道
让他们就是防止他们就是很容易的出狱哈。然后最后一点就是检察官办公室应该对这个犯罪的法律这个提诉就是这标准提高。好。
Okay, so this is what we're running out of time. I know we started a little late. If you have questions, could you just, let's tell us your question, and then we'll go to the next person. Tell us your question, and then we'll let people, if they need to be addressed. And also, HPD, Sheriff's Office, and everyone else will stay here. We'll stay afterwards and answer questions. Okay.
Hello everyone, my name is Aileen Huang. I'm a former president of the Senior Professional Association. I know they had a lot of recommendations. I had one recommendation package. So I think there are many cameras in China, and I believe we should leverage the existing data and the resources to build a model that build out the suspicious activities. Then the suspicious activity will be stored and sent to designated team for further analysis or investigation. So in this way, we can prevent. So instead of like whenever a crime happens, then go back and look at the camera what happened before. In this way, then you will have the prevention. Have the data we will have camera in the camera data. I don't know how long the data was stored, or a week or a month, whatever. However, if there is a model built in using computer system, not a human being, then using computer, then with all different learning algorithm, then you will know the suspicious activities. For example, if the same car with same license plate drive around the same area, those kind of things. So I believe the government funding can support this. So that's my recommendation.
Yes, what was your question about?
Okay, thank you, Jim. So thank you for all the community leaders. So we worked really hard since this case happened, and I'm glad we have quite a few town halls, including the Thursday night town hall. And really want to thank all the community leaders and officials to be here among your busy schedules. I'm going to speak about some of the questions that our community actually have. One of them is really about gun violence, because there's so many people we see on the news every day. So many gun shooting cases around, and our community is really concerned about that. And so, how we can reduce the gun violence? That's really top priority for everyone. My second question is one of our community leaders asked that some of our business partners, they're having a hard time to get business insurance now because they recognize that the case happened and some other outbreak and the shooting happened. So how do we address Chinese Community Center 举行的 town hall， 还有今天所以感谢所有的这个 community leader 侨领，还有我们今天 elected officials， 他们实际上工作都很忙，对吧？然后大家有这个机会互相沟通，当然这个不是第一次了，我们以后还会有不断的系列的这个沟通，大家都有很多的问题。我问的其中的几个问题呢，实际上是代表我们社区来问这个问题。一个问题呢，就是关于我们休斯顿的这个枪支暴力的问题啊，因为现在大家看到全美国，甚至是我们整个休斯顿这个每一天都是很多的这个枪杀案哈，包括我们最近发生这个案子，所以我们怎么解决这个问题哈？这个是一个很尖锐的问题。另外一个呢，就是我们商业界哈，商业的这个 partner 他们有这个问题，就是说，因为现在有这么多的这个暴力以后呢，我们商家呢很难买到这个商家保险，这个具体的问题应该怎么解决？谢谢大家。
I will leave interpretation for mine. And also, can we thank the interpreter for all of her work today? Thank you. So, organizing a policy director for Woody Juntos, we're an immigrant rights organization advancing the whole state of Asians in Houston and Texas. First of all, I want to give some feedback for the structure of this town hall. A few of us felt a little disrespected that we had other folks jump in line to speak, and we understand there are leaders in this community who have done a lot. but we also don't think that it means that community members should be put second. The way we organize events is that we have directly impacted people go first, and then everyone else goes second. So some feedback over there. Number two.
Okay, Jerry, do you know the Chinese name of your organization or?
It's in Korean and Spanish.
Oh, I'm sorry.
우리 juntos.
OK，就是这个先生也是来自另一个就是
But I'm Chinese myself.
Wearing windows.
OK，就是他的这个组织呢是就是给一些贫困家庭们提供一些帮助的啊。那他今天很感谢他的到来呢，他刚才就是想提到就是这个刚才就是我们大家这个顺序哈，这个提问的顺序啊，他希望就是大家有秩序啊提问，然后因为他们也一直就是很想表达自己的一些想法。
We work with low income, non-English speaking for everyone is that I want us to challenge how we view public safety. Most of the comments today have been on the reliance of the police, which I understand. Our budgets, majority of it, a lot of it is dedicated towards the police. That is the one form that we see as public safety. But I'm thinking that we can do much more. Others, Chinatowns have invested in ambassador programs where we watch for each other. And I also want us to have conversations with the community first, without the presence of the police or elected officials, where we can decide what public safety means for our own people first.
那这位先生他也提到了，他认为就是说就是他希望我们可以就是在这个社区的这个环境下呢，来多建立一些 program， 建立一些组织，然后呢就是大家互相帮助彼此，然后这样就是在我们去检查之前呢，就是大家已经更了解这些防范措施啊，然后就是怎样来就是来避免这些不好的事情发生。
We work with people who've been harmed by the police, and statistically speaking, even within the Asian community, Southeast Asians are 3 times more likely to get hurt or killed by the police than East Asians. Pacific Islanders are almost 17 times more likely to get hurt or killed by the police.
他就是说那个就是在那个他跟很多东南亚的一些朋友们就是一起就是帮助他们嘛，然后他的意思就是说他们的这个组织呢，就是有些时候就是警察不一定会就是妥当的就是保护所有人，所以呢他们的组织就是相当于是在去检查之前就是互相彼此先做好这些措施然后呢就是他也希望就是我们可以建立一些组织来避免这些不好的事情再发生嘛，就是自我保护。
I have more to say, but I want my colleague Nicole to also have time. But yes, I want to talk with everyone here to see if we can have our own conversations first to determine what safety actually looks like. Thank you.
Thank you.
Right. It is 12 o'clock. I'm sorry. We're gonna hold it here. We will have we will stay late to answer more questions and listen to people's comments. But we're gonna let some of the elected officials have the final word and a brief closing remarks.
Sorry, my question will actually just be really quick. Thank you so much, Representative Wu. I know that you mentioned earlier that there's no such thing as too many questions, so I definitely would love to have an opportunity to speak as well. So I just want to say thank you first to our interpreter. Sorry, 我的中文不是特别好，但是帮助挺好的，对不起我的名字my name is Nicole. I'm the organizing policy associate at Woody Juntos with my colleague Stephen Wu. One of the biggest things for me is that I'm a very proud child of immigrants, first generation immigrants, Chinese Americans. And when I saw this happen on the news, I not only saw that this was very much very prevalent in our community, and it's something that touched me a lot because I also saw myself, my parents, and also my community as well.
她也是一位华裔的女生，然后她说当时她就看到郑先生的这个 case， 她非常难过，然后她也非常就是觉得很打动她，因为她也是就是我们大家都 share 同样的这个背景嘛。
For me, growing up, I was unfortunately part of 2 active shooter threats whenever I was in school. And that is terrifying for me. And I know that there's also a rise in lots of violence within our own communities, especially Asian communities. And for me, I wanted to speak also as a student who's incoming as a dual master's degree for Duke. I also have some research questions and also questions that also present maybe in a different view of others.
就是他想提到的，就是说他其实